Hi guys, here's Hustle Hub. Today we're going to talk about Travis Kalanick. But before we get started, remember to give us all your support by subscribing to the channel, smashing the like button and turning on the notification bell. So let's get started. Travis Kalanick is an American businessman who built some of the most recognizable tech startups in the world. He built Scour, Red Swoosh and Uber, and after leaving Uber, he started cloudkitchens. He was born in 1976 and grew up in Northridge, a suburb of Los Angeles. His parents had Catholic and Jewish background. He showed lots of interest towards computing when he was very young. He learned coding when he was just in middle school, and as a matter of fact, he studied computer engineering at University of California, Los Angeles. While at UCLA, he helped develop Scour, a company that had a search engine, but was mainly known for its peer-to-peer file sharing service. He dropped out in order to take part in this project. That was a thought time for him, because while working at Scour, he lived with the disoccupation subsidies. But they received a $250 billion copyright infringement lawsuit, so they declared bankruptcy. He later started another venture called the Red Swoosh, which was another peer-to-peer file sharing company. Since he was seriously broke, he moved to India while developing Red Swoosh in order to cut his expenses. Finally, Red Swoosh was acquired by Akamai Technologies in 2007 for $19 million. This made Travis a millionaire. In 2009, after a bad experience with a taxicab, Kalanick and his friend Garrett Karp, who we'll cover soon, so make sure to subscribe to the channel, got the idea to create a cheaper way to find rides. Karp worked on the first prototype, while Kalanick was a project supervisor. It was originally called Uber Cab, but later they changed the name into Uber. In 2010, Kalanick took the role of CEO at Uber. Kalanick started the service in San Francisco, but later expanded in all of the United States and later to the rest of the world. It was started for high-end customers. It started with black cars only, but when Lyft started its peer-to-peer ride app, Kalanick wanted a slice of the pie and raised hundreds of millions of dollars through venture and private equity funds like Google Ventures, now GV, and Texas Pacific Group, also known as TPG. They used the money to create UberX and take a chunk of the marketplace from Lyft. Uber tried to expand in different mobility sectors, started experimenting bike sharing, autonomous driving vehicles, boat rides, and even helicopter rides. In 2014, they started Uber Eats, a food delivery service that is having a strong growth all around the globe. Uber started facing criticism because it became a very strong competitor to usual taxi cabs. It had privacy issues as well, because the app continued to track people's location even after the app was closed. It also faced criticism for not paying drivers enough. It was also accused by Google of stealing self-driving technology. The company has also been charged for misleading drivers on possible earnings. Uber and Kalanick himself faced lots of criticism after an employee who left Uber accused the company of systemic sexual misconduct. Later, Kalanick, due to this, said he would step down as CEO of Uber and Dara Khosrowshahi was named as his successor. But Kalanick stayed on the board until the end of 2019, when he sold 90% of the shares he owned in the company. The company was listed on the New York Stock Exchange in May 2019. It struggled, but it is still thriving thanks also to the backing of SoftBank, the fund created by Masayoshi Son, who we'll cover soon, so make sure to subscribe. But Kalanick had already seen a big trend coming: delivery food, so he invested through his company City Storage Systems into UK company Foodstars, a dark kitchen company, which is a company that owns kitchens without restaurants. It only works with delivery. In the meantime, Kalanick started a new company, cloudkitchens, also thanks to a $400 million investment received for Saudi Arabia's sovereign fund, and $300 million of his own money, as reported by the Wall Street Journal. He spends most of his time between Los Angeles and New York. He bought a $37 million apartment in Soho, New York. He also started his own venture fund called 10100 that is focused on investing in e-commerce companies in the US, China, and India. He has not shown much interest in philanthropy yet, but he has donated through the companies he managed. Thank you guys for watching the video, and remember to give us all your support by subscribing to the channel, smashing the like button, and turning on the notification bell. See you next time with another video for you. This is Hustle Hub.